Here's now, we're talking about National Grandparents' Day. Marian McQuade began a campaign to honor our nation's grandparents back in 1970, and it has been an official holiday since President Jimmy Carter made it official in 1978. And today is a great day to celebrate grandparents. Joining us this morning is licensed social worker and CEO of Daniel and grandparent.
I'm a grandparent.
That's right.
Love it. I love it.
Jim Clark, and we're talking about the transition. My grandmother is 95 years old, so she's not taken care of. She's done her due diligence, but there are a lot of grandparents who have to step in and become parents.
There are. You know, this is National Grandparents' Day, and we do want to give a great deal of accolades to those grandparents. And there are about 3 million grandparents who, because of one reason or another, family crisis, typically teenage pregnancy or drugs, grandparents have gotten in and had to take care of, become the caretaker for their children, their grandchildren. And while that's unfortunate, hats off to those who are able to get out there and do that.
What are some of the things that both grandparents and I guess the children, there's an adjustment period there?
There is an adjustment period, and one of the things that I encourage grandparents to be aware of is there are some legal things that you need to make sure. You want to make sure that you take, if you're going to have a child, you're going to take time for them to read. And of course, the younger the child, the more they should read. The grandparent should be reading to them, but all children should read. The other thing is monitor their screen time. A lot of grandparents, things are different. Okay, so that the day is different, and you need to make sure that you're looking at their TV, their movies, their music, the computer. Make sure that you're involved. And also, the other thing is stay active. Don't forget the physical activity. It'll help you and your grandchildren feel better and develop some healthy habits. And as we get older, it's easy for us not to be as active. And that's one of the things, if grandparents, we're going to take care of kids, we need to be active. Go to sports games, go for walks before them, things of that sort.
And you were touching upon the grandparents needing to really be aware of the legal ramifications.
Absolutely. Grandparents are taking care of kids. Number one, so make sure that you have legal or social service involvement. You never know when you're going to have those school records. You're going to enroll them in school, health records, things of those sorts that you're going to need. You also want to make sure that you have some kind of involvement from the social service side or legal side so that there's not another disruption. If you're caring for the children in the middle of a crisis that happens on Friday and suddenly everyone says everything's okay on Saturday, that might not be the case. So having somebody else involved with that would be very important. And I tell grandparents, take care of yourself. That's good for if you're taking care of kids or you're like me.
Speaking of you, yeah, you're a grandparent.
I'm a grandparent. You can take care of them and give them back.
Who's this?
Yeah, that's Maxwell Clark, Brandon Barry. That's my first grandson, my only grandson right now.
He's 13 months.
He's 13 months, and we're blessed. He was premature 3 months, and there he is, and it's active, and I'm getting ready to go see him again on his homecoming day. Mom, Nina, celebrates birthday. That's the day he was born. I celebrate when he came home from the hospital, so I call it homecoming day.
All right. Well, Jim, thanks for joining us. Put on your running shoes to chase after that 13-month-old because those shoes right there aren't going to work.
All right.
They're fast. Thanks, you.
Thank you.
Well, a law to protect the safety